let's not go back to what happened in 3 months is past, and COVID has really hit us so bad that people like me are actually jobless today with online trainings, and many of us who tried to become an entrepreneur, which Alka knows. But thanks to that, you have to be innovative, you have to be creative, and you have to go on with many difficulties which do come along, and we do face problems every day, and obstacle and boulders are there day in and day out. Life is going on, and with such people who are there on board today, and who are navigating it so well with their charm and wit and degrees and wisdom and obviously designation, we would like to hear from you that what is the next step for assessments. So today's session is more about, like Pranav told me, is more about online assessments, that how the first obstacle or the first lesson we have already passed, that is how to engage children through online learning, how to engage teachers through online learning, and the parents. And now we are coming to the second and the third phase, that is assessment, which is a very massive task by itself, that how are you going to engage them by online learning and online learning and teaching. So we would like to know your views first, and then I would request all of you that what you're doing in your university as well as your school, please put that across. And then after that, we will have some question answers round. So let's hear from, we can go one by one. So Neeti Tripathi ji is Vice Principal of Cider International School Junior, that is in Bangladesh. So Neeti, where is this in Bangladesh? You are from India, and which part of Bangladesh are you in? Chittagong, or it's Chittagong, it's written.
It's in Chittagong. It's in Chittagong. Yeah.
So we would definitely like to know from what's going on in that end, because I have few friends who are heavily into education. But if you would just like to, so each panelist can just brief us for 6 minutes precisely. I'll put a timer, and 6 minutes you can tell us that how you're going to go about assessing the students, whether it is formative or summative. So Neeti Tripathi ji, can we hear from you what's going on in Bangladesh?
Yeah.
In different schools, including yours, please.
Okay. So the thing is that in Bangladesh, especially, we have just started with the new session of Cambridge. My school is a Cambridge, curriculum school, and I'm going to particularly talk about the online assessment. What we recently had our online assessment in the month of June. So there was no formal assessment for the board classes, for example, O level, A level, because as per the instruction by the Cambridge, we had our internal assessments done, and those were sent to Cambridge, whatever were the directives from Cambridge. But for the other classes, we are a school from playgroup to grade 12. So for the other classes, and almost all the schools in Bangladesh have followed the same practices. We went through Google and Zoom. We took help of these, and we had our final term assessment. We did not call them exam. Usually it's exam here, but this time we did not call it exam. We termed it as assessment, because if you say exam, then a lot of precautions, a lot of formalities have to be made. See, the thing is that we all knew the students are sitting at home and writing their assessment from there. So definitely, there is a support from the parent, and also means what I want to say, that the authentication of it is not 100%. I can say this. I can definitely say this, that when we are going for online assessment, we cannot 100% say that it's 100% authentic, because definitely there are support, parent side, and students who are little smart, they can get support from the other, and they help each other during the assessment time. They are connected with their friends, and they keep on helping and supporting each other. But still, what we did that, okay, because everybody was doing, so we had to also conduct our final term assessment. So we had it, but we also had throughout the years observation. about the students. And before the pandemic, before the lockdown, we had some of the previous formative and summative assessments done in the class. So the final result was made based on everything, not only the based of the final term assessment, because as I'm saying that final term assessments are not 100% authentic. Yes, it was a huge task for us to conduct it online, because nowadays internet is a problem in Bangladesh. I don't know about India, but here the internet is really, really troubling nowadays. Then also the timing, because we have siblings. So the parents were like, oh, how can I give one device to all my children? So we had to slot it into different, timing, like first in the morning, then afternoon, then in the evening. Then also there were problems in turning in. Students were not able to send their papers and answer sheets back on time. So we went through a lot of, I would say that there were a lot of issues, but it got solved. At the, day 1 or 2, we were struggling, but later we were okay. We could do what we wanted to do. Students also got used to it. Then also we made a provision that, just to give real environment of the assessment, we made it compulsory for all the students that they have to be compulsorily switching on their videos while sitting in front of the computer and coming over Zoom. When they are in Zoom, they have to be compulsorily switching on their videos. They have to sit in the school uniform. They have to be, and there were teachers on duty who were monitoring them. So it looked like the assessments are happening in the school, where the teachers are there to observe them and monitor them. So this way we conducted. For the pre-primary and primary classes, it was not like that pen and paper kind of assessment. We had a lot of activity based, lot of listening skills, speaking skills, writing skills based assessment. And based on that, we could gather our final term data. And as I said that before the pandemic, we had done with a lot of our formative and other summative assessments. So we just calculated everything and then we could give the report card. So that's how most of the schools in Bangladesh, not only my school, not only in Chittagong, I would say in Dhaka and the other part of Bangladesh also, most of the schools have done this way. So there were ups and downs, but we got to do it.
You could sail through. So
yeah,
thank you, Nidhi. So as she said that authenticity was a big troubleshooter, which you found that how to be authentic.